Hello, everyone. It's Friedrich with another turn of War in the Pacific Admiral edition. I'm going to try to feel a little bit better about this turn. It's my goal anyway. So, so come what may, let's get it while it's good. I dare say I hope the KB has moved on. I'm gonna try something that down in the South Pacific that might be a major gamble. I do have search planes. It's just you never know, right? Okay. The everlasting anti-submarine action over hitting fuel tanks. I don't think that does anything but maybe leak some fuel to where, I mean, it might damage for sure, but leak some fuel so that the range has been reduced. That's my hope anyway. Get it. Nice. I'm guessing some fuel leaving Balikpapan in any case. Wherever it's from, I'm hoping it has fuel. Although it could be empty and maybe it's heading to Balikpapan to pick up. Anyway, heavy damage on fire. I think it just sank. Okay. So he has heavy escort here, but we have like lots of sub patrol here. So he's gonna, so we're bound to run into these destroyers from time to time. We did take one hit there. We'll take a look at the damage and see if we need to head back to base or if it's very minor and we'll stay out. Okay. By the way, just an aside, we also brought in some, um, oh, those guys are still flying. Okay. Um, I'm gonna have to turn these things off because I don't really want to wear out my aircraft. At least the fighters, anyway. All right, a bunch of recon we're flying. Spotting some things. Or he's spotting me, I should say, it looks like, in various areas. All right, got a hit on sub, maybe. Another sub, another sub. I just don't trust this, or at least it's just all near misses and nothing's coming of it. Okay, Malay Belay. All right, we're hitting midway again. Some non-combat casualties. Well, disabled, but a lot of scouting, recon, I should say. Um, hmm. Yeah, this is gonna be, yeah, they surrendered. So I'm gonna have to pick that guy back up and rebuild him. That was terrible, terrible, terrible. So we took actually a disabled squad from our bombardment. We do have more artillery coming in soon. I think it's 2 more regiments. Well, was that it? There hasn't been much to comment about. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's a good thing, but I just hate for it to be kind of a slow turn. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. I can't even believe there was just a couple of land battles. I'll be right back. Oh, okay, guys. We've got our battleships in position. They should be hitting this turn, I believe. Um, that's my hope anyway. Let's see. I think they traveled 7 hexes, so maybe they aren't ready. So that said, I'm just going to full speed in. I don't want to sit here and play around. And then I'm going to go ahead and send this guy in as well. Unload. We'll get in here and try to hit this. And yeah, we'll remain on station because after it unloads, I'll figure out what to do with it after that. So this should bombard, this should invade, and we'll leave these carriers to hit one more turn, and then we'll reevaluate after that invasion happens. It looks like he's still got a stack of troops here, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the bombardment does a lot of damage and lets us get in there good. Um, yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go. We'll just try it. Let's give it a go. So anti-submarine action here. I think this guy's where are we going? Okay. I'm glad I checked because it looks like it's some funky routing here. Let's clear. And then here. Set waypoint 2 here. Should do it. Yep. Because while we have ASW here, I just don't know if he's, this unescorted AKL. If we lose that, it's not the end of the world, but it's just not. I just as soon not waste a ship just to. I mean, because I'm lazy to change routing or something. Um, so yeah. Just going to take a look here on the way down. I think these are just supply ships. Got a bunch of ships going to and fro Cristobal with supplies and fuel. So a lot of stuff happening here. We've got more transports coming with troops, and these guys are loading up. So I don't see ships here anymore. He must have finished unloading and bugged out. So, yeah, for now, I just got to assume that's the case. So, we'll go to Auckland. What's this guy? Oh, interesting. Not even sure. I think he's heading to Sydney. Oh yeah, because he's going to do some anti-submarine action over here. Um, yeah, let's get these guys back. Okay, so I was going to talk about the turn, not just shuffle some guys around. This guy's gonna, I think he's gonna make it, but hopefully he can get some anti-submarine depth charges into this guy here while he's going. I don't know if these subs are leaving the area because I don't see any here, and I have a lot of ASW patrol down here, but I have no idea what's going on. I mean, why they just suddenly disappeared. They left as quickly as they came, so yeah, just an interesting situation. But I'm still planning to be cautious with my ASW patrol here. Should probably get some going up here too, it looks like. So I believe we have air, yeah, we have some air ASW up here and just a little bit down here. Um, but yeah, let's take a look at this. I think we looked at this last turn, but we took 2 operational losses. He took 0. So we're away in a DC too. That's a shame. Um, so now I feel like I can bring my C-47s up here and paradrop some more troops here, bring some more troops back here from there. Um, we're almost there with one of these. Yeah, he'll be in the next turn. And we'll just keep bombarding if we can, if it'll let us, whatever we got here. Guess why not? Let's see. Yeah. So, got distracted again. Sorry about that. So, did we lose any pilots? Nope. Okay. So we'll take that too. And then we do got to we do have to keep an eye on some of these things. What I'm going to do is make sure they have full complement and withdraw to save the planes. Apparently, these guys, with all the training and putting them in the right position, they still have yet to be used. So that was very disappointing. Um, I am distracted. I realize that, but I was just checking this again because just seeing if we've got re-equipped some of this stuff here. Not everything. Oh, I guess everything's in here. Then that means the 6-inch guns we had at Rabaul, that's not part of the main TOE. That's fine. That just means we can have a base force with aviation support and a few engineers. Of course, regular support. That always can come in handy. So yeah, I think we're going to be in really good shape here. 332 assault strength. I've got some more. I've got the whole Australian. What is it? It's sitting here. 7th Australian Division coming into Adelaide, and then going to rail up to Townsville. I don't know why I was going to say Townsend. And then we can transport, provided the Japanese Air Force will let us transport from here to Port Moresby, and try to do it in such a way that that I don't know, just seems like that's a precariously long trip. And if he were to bring the carriers here instead of down here, that would be devastating. Well, as you know, status quo. Well, it appears that I have some troops moving northwest from down here. So who would that be? I do not know. Um, But I don't want anything to move, I don't think. I'm not ready to have that happen. Let's see, what was it? Maybe it was this? Why is it in combat? That's right. I decided, let's turn this off, artillery. Um, yeah, I like the idea of having these guns stay back. I did that on purpose, and so I guess it was just set to move still. So it looks like we still have some guys moving here. So, um, this too. So, okay. Good. I'd like to keep a decent size. I mean, this isn't a lot, but I like the idea of having some troops here to defend. I do plan to bring this regiment. I want to bring this parachute battalion back and the 164th because that's part of the Americal division. And if I can get this combined into the Americal division, that would be okay by me. Speaking of which, I may start pulling back down the road here because I don't want him to come into here, right? So that's something I'm going to start thinking about. Maybe keep like my tanks um, here to defend and get everyone back to Lafoa and just hold these two bases. There's no point in going on the offensive anymore. So I'm going to start moving back out of here. And I'll do that off, we don't ever, doesn't everybody need to be watching this boring part? But also, I feel like the future objective might as well be maybe even just Numea and settle, and we'll just retreat. Okay. So I'm going to get everybody, but I think the tanks and maybe uh, like this regiment and the tanks can hold, and then we'll pull the regiment back. Maybe we'll pull everything back except for the tanks. The tanks can hold the line. We can get some artillery. Well, what do we have? This artillery. I guess we can keep using this to bombard for now, and the 161st, and get these guys back. We'll retreat to Lafoa, build this base up, and make it pretty strong as well. Yeah, 4.5 inch. I'll have to look at these stats. 5.5 inch, man, that's amazing. These guys don't mess around. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna get out of there. And if he wants to come into this X, then good luck, more power to him. But otherwise, he'll have to amphibiously land here. We've got some mines here, which doesn't mean a lot, but I mean, it means something, right? But here we don't have mines, so we just have to make sure we've got enough, make it impregnable, more or less. So that's what I'm going to work on. We'll get some base forces back here with engineers and get this place rocking. Build it up. Might as well get some air capacity out of it as well. Meanwhile, I do want to hold this. I don't know if he's going to go for it, but I'm not going to invest too much because I can't hold this and Numea. Like I can't hold it as strong as I want to, both. So I'll hold this with this 8th Marine Regiment. I'm bringing over some more stuff, construction regiment with some engineers. They'll help build this up. We'll bring some of these guys back. This infantry regiment, the field artillery can help hold the beaches, hopefully, as he lands. Got some artillery that can shoot at his boats. Some 105s, and yeah. So we'll look at this in a minute, offline. But yeah, let's go back up here and see what might have sunk. Okay. So we lost the AGP. I think I scuttled it because it was just too badly damaged. This tanker was sunk by a Dutch sub, which we watched just this last playthrough, and so it's not bad. It's decent points at least, and pretty solid ship. So yeah. Let's see. Anything else happen up here? I think it was in this area. Not here, I don't. Well, man, he really warped if he got up there. I think it was this Dutch sub, but I'm not 100% sure. So I guess we can look again. 6797. Oh, right here. So I don't think this is the same task force, because that would just be, and also it's moving southwest. So it's coming this way. Whoa. I doubt he really has carriers here. It's not a big enough port. And, well, I mean, it's size 4, but I don't know that he would put carriers there. Now, what I'm very sad about is I don't have, wow, he has this stacked with air units. I was going to say what makes me sad is I don't have B-17s around to hit this port, but he has a lot of fighters. He's probably flying Cap. So yeah, not much to talk about. Our little raiding party is heading back, making its way back to Colombo. That was kind of a waste. Kind of, if we want to role play it out, it can just be like the Dieppe raid or something, some kind of test or yeah, test the softness of Palembang. Well, which is not soft at all. And yeah, these guys are transiting between Calcutta and Rangoon with supplies. Chinese, we're holding the Burma Road for now. I believe you can, what is it? Look at Tsuyung. Burma Road is open. So, so far so good. Burma Road is open. So I guess the Burma Road literally is from Rangoon to Tsuyung. And of course it can go on these major roads from there. But yeah, nothing much going on here. You probably saw this bombing raid hit. I mean, I'm certainly not going to win the war with these, but not too fatigued. If he wants to fly up and counter, I guess we'll let him. Ground, and these guys are also ground. So maybe we can get these bombers converging here. So yeah. Not much else going on, like I was saying. Malay is now being invested with real infantry, real ground units, I should say, because not all infantry. And so that's going to be interesting now and should follow quickly. But yeah, we got a couple of things happening. We've got the invasion of Midway is coming up, and we're gonna pack our bags and move back to Lafoa. If he attacks us, at least it's ×3 terrain. I will be look. I'll look for. I'll scour the countryside for bombers that I can hit this so that, discourage him from bombing us. So he's got 32 fighters. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to set some of these fighters to sweep Kumak and these two spots. Okay. If he wants to come up and challenge us, maybe we'll just sweep this because there's no need to hit. There's no need to hit this. We're not even bombing it. Really, I'm focusing right now on suppressing these guys while we get out of there. So yeah. Good, interesting turn, everyone. Also, I wanted to look at this. We do have some forts. He probably does as well. So that's nice. I don't know that the forts stay when you retreat. I mean, even if you retreated with combat mode instead of move, I just don't want to take forever to get out of there. So I'll probably, like I say, I'll keep some guys in combat mode and defending, and then we'll once the guys that are set to move get out, maybe we'll set them even in combat stance and moving out. Or maybe just a little bit of both, some moving and some combat while moving. Yeah, certainly don't need these guys to sit there. Yeah, yeah, I don't want to bore you with a lot of this detail stuff, but carriers are heading to Auckland because my thought is to fuel up and just head to the West Coast. I have plans to upgrade, get these guys. As soon as this raid is over, they're going to beeline to, I think, San Francisco, probably San Francisco. I'll have my other two carriers come here, I think, to Los Angeles. And yeah, the repair shipyard should be big enough for our two carriers. Also, we do have San Diego repair shipyard. San Francisco's got a big one, of course. Do we have? Yeah, 180. Wow, Alameda. So we can pack all of our carriers in here and reef and get them upgraded. So yeah, I think we're going to be okay. We picked up our cruisers, heavy cruisers, I think. No, not all of them. I remember now. So the plan was to get this surface combat force back here, and then using the destroyers, I was going to grab the cruisers and head east also, um, because I do kind of want to keep our heavy cruisers all with these carriers as well. I don't know what I'm going to do once they're upgraded. That's why I want to have the cruisers with them. Otherwise, I'd just come back and pick them up here. But I want to take them with me because I want to keep my strategic options open. Will I hit? I mean, there's Johnston Island, but there's also like a raid in the Marshalls. Stir things up there. If this carrier show up again, we can mix it up with in the Marshalls. But yeah, so we got some thoughts, some plans. I don't know if they're going to work, how terrible they're going to play out, but certainly the plans, the formation of plans has begun. Yeah, we got the Chester, Northampton, and Chicago to get out of there, and I guess we've already gotten our destroyers out, but I think we have a few left here in this task force at least. So we'll take a look at what we got here, mix it up, and start getting our cruisers out. So thanks everyone for taking a look at this video. Hope it was part at least somewhat enjoyable. I know there wasn't a lot of action in some way that's preferable to me anyway, but to the viewer, I don't know if it is. And we're saving these guys, I think. Oh, that's the other thing. This says Assault 13, which when it's tested and ready, recovered, it's going to be much more than that. And it's going to have some assault value as well. So between the two, having them additional troops here in Port Moresby is going to be a welcome addition. So I think we're going to be in decent shape. And what I might do is have the transports, when I do get my troops up here, just have the transports hug the coast, and then like maybe up in here sling across or something. So like hug the coast and then go up and across, something like Port Moresby is up here. Okay, so I was stuck on this hex outline. So more like hugging the coast to Cooktown, something like that, and then up and over. So I think that'll be safe. If we come out here like this, it's possible he could even, I don't know what he has here. I know he's building up the air capacity here. So this is going to get intense, heated and intense. So we're going to have to get some fighters up in here because he's certainly going to test Port Moresby probably in the near future. I think this is his area of operations right in here. Now that Philippines has fallen, I think he's going to use as little of force as he can in the Dutch East Indies, and he's going to put all of his energies here. It's just that's my take on it. Well, take care, everyone. I'll be back for another resolution to March 14. March 13 resolution, March 14 look. So in the meantime, take care. Have a good rest of your day. And talk to you then. Bye.